All right, what's up, guys? So, Internet Adjacent has uploaded a video titled "I Love Kim Possible Strikes Her Critics Copyright Abuser." Yeah, I have been seeing this name a lot. There's like some creators that I follow where they have been talking about her, and I've just been curious because I'm like, man, it's like what's going on? Like, I'll see like when some drama is going down, but I'll catch like the tail end of it, or at least like I'm at a point in the drama where I'm like, okay, I'm confused. Like, what's going on here? Like, what's happening? So yeah, I'm new to this, so I'm like, yeah, there's gonna probably I feel like after I upload this video, there is gonna be a lot of different people explaining the situation to me and stuff. Like in case like if this is like a later video in the because I've been seeing her name for probably for maybe a couple of weeks now, like if I had to guess. But yeah, but it's just, yeah, it's a name that I'm all like, I'll see people streaming talking about her in a video, and I'm like, oh yeah, let me see what this is all about. So this was one of the first videos that I could find. And yeah, I was like, I'm like, Internet just said, I'm like, they uploaded some good videos, so I'm all like, nah, yeah, I trust them with the actual factuals and stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Internet Adjacent. And with
Hello
that being
everyone.
said,
Today's video is a very, very exciting one. So as we've been covering on the channel for a while now, I love Kim Possible a lot. I thought the well had dried up and would be entirely done by the time I got back to the States. By the way, I'm no longer on vacation, I'm back home now. Yippee. But yeah, I thought the topic would be dead by the time I returned home. Oh god, is it not dead, and it's more alive than it could possibly ever be. As KP has decided to completely shatter her reputation by sending out false copyright and privacy strikes
oh
on
wow.
creators covering.
So there's like Cope and Seeth, I love Kim Possible. I had struck another video, this time instantly removing my video covering her original response. Absolutely unhinged behavior as she tries to silence anyone pointing out her lies and deceptions. LMAO. That's what it's like, I think like to that's just crazy because I'm like, yeah, there's some people I think YouTube, they definitely should work on that because it's like, or at least like, and that's how you know that they don't be watching the videos, because it's like if you know that the person's being canceled for something, I guess like talking to YouTube, then it's like I feel like that's like pressing charges against a lawyer for talking about like your past previous crimes or something like that. It's like, no, it's like that's how you gotta look at it, where it's like, okay, if that won't work in a courtroom, then why should it work on YouTube? So that's I just think that depending on what it is, it's like, yeah, I think that if it's like on something bad, then yeah, it shouldn't, you shouldn't get no copyright strike over it and stuff. But I think to like, I guess to avoid copyright strikes and stuff as a creator, I think that show screenshots, show screenshots, and then just repeat what they had said, because I think that would, if I knew more about this girl and I was like, knew that she was going around doing that, I definitely have been like, so she said this, said that, said this, said that. And then yeah, have it where it's like, okay, to avoid copyright strikes. That's crazy. It's like you being canceled for some stuff, or you being called out for your behavior or something, and then you just double down on it. Yeah, that's crazy.
I am not kidding, this is real, and she's completely ruined her entire career.
Oh
Her
yeah.
online career is over. So for the purpose of today's video, I'm going to go over everything available in regards to the strikes, and hey, even talk about my own experience receiving a strike from her. But before we get
Oh
into
wow.
that, make sure to subscribe so that I can feed my starving family, as they're very hungry, please. So yeah, like I said, KP is going out and mass striking people for even talking about her. At
That's
first,
crazy.
she sent out privacy strikes, sending them to people like me, Falgi, Beckett, all types of people. Yeah, so she's going around and privacy striking people for talking about the embarrassing leaks that have come out against her, which is what we originally did. And when that didn't work and YouTube didn't do anything, because, I mean, you can't really strike someone for that. It's just
Yeah.
kind of people pointing and laughing at you for being just an idiot. She decided she would step up to copyright strikes. And she's already admitted that she's going to do these. A leaked
Wow.
message she sent to Lio Convoy is out, and I figured I'd read it for this video. Rachel/KP. P.S. I would warn your little friends I have sent, as in already pending, DMCA takedowns for anything, both videos and streams, using private or leaked
That's
information.
probably why, because yeah, when I didn't know what videos to click on, and I feel like that at probably at some point in time, if like probably early on, because it sounded like this has been going on for a while, like her drama and stuff. So yeah, probably early on, that's when I should have been watching all this stuff. But yeah, it's like I'll click on streams and see, and then it's all like, bro, what's going on? So I'll just leave because I'm like, I don't know what's being talked about or discussed. But then yeah, it sounded like she did something crazy, and then it's like now she's mad, but she's mad at people, I guess, like for calling her out on her behavior. And then it's like, okay, whatever it is that you're doing, don't do it. You can't be mad at people for calling you out on your behavior. It's like, I don't get that. But anyways.
Commentary is within their right, but anything more is a violation of my privacy, boundaries, and threatens my safety. I think we both know that going to the police when someone is sexually harassing you on the internet is a moot point. You have my consent to warn others. So first of all, who is sexually harassing KP? I mean, guys, she looks like fucking Jeff the Killer.
That
First of all, don't do that. But also, why
like,
would you?
nah, it was like kind of like a blank jump scare. Like I felt it, but at the same time, like nothing, nothing helped happen and stuff. So yeah, it did kind of, like gave me an extra heartbeat and stuff.
And second of all, apart from this message just being entirely gay, this is coming from the same woman who very falsely accused Saberspark of incredibly heinous shit and then threatened the supposed victim for it.
Oh wow.
Timeline is questionable. The only people that vouched for you were Brony and Amy and Sophie, and Amy won't even fucking talk to me. So I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm being real with you. It's fucked. You're fucked one way or the other. So make a decision soon, or I will publicly confirm it was you.
Wow.
You have 24 hours.
Like,
Wow.
I don't understand.
I've been threatened like with an hour thing before. Like it's been a couple of times. I feel like it was once with Just the Robots fans. And yeah, them just like, they're like, oh, it's like take his advice or else. And I'm like, fam, I'm not taking nothing from nobody. I'm like, I'll quit this before I take anything from Just the Robot. But no, it was with Minnesota Boy. For those that, like, if you're a frequent watcher on my channel, I'm pretty sure you guys know who he is. But if not, this is a racist YouTuber where he did like this rant about white people, and he was mad at the fact that I didn't want to be racist with them. And I'm like, well, some of my closest friends are white, so like that'd be kind of difficult to just out of nowhere develop a hatred for them when I'm like, they've been there for me more than you've been there for me. So like, what am I supposed to do? Like you're putting me in a position where I kind of already know where to go and stuff. So like I don't. But no, it was funny because I remember it's funny how I just came back from a Vegas trip too. But no, the first time I was going to Vegas, one of his fans, because it was like the night of, he was doing a live stream where he was just telling people to go over to my channel and dislike my videos and stuff. And so one person had commented underneath my video talking about like, you got 72 hours to apologize to Minnesota Boy or else. And I'm like, well, and for those that don't know, it's been 10 years and I still haven't apologized, and I'm just waiting to see what was gonna happen and stuff. But yeah, it's just funny when they do things like that. I'm like, you allow content creating to get you to that point where you're making threats to people and stuff, and it's like, fam, I don't even know who this ILoveKimPossible person is, but I'm like, you should quit content creating if that's where your mindset is at. Like I don't know, like when I very first got into content creating, it's like I look at content creating, it's like you're here to entertain people. How's that I guess it's entertainment for people that don't like you, but like as a ILoveKimPossible fan, why would that be a form of content? Like it's like, yeah, get out of here with that. So well, I mean, honestly, it was a private message, but still,
she thinks she has the right to say anything, honestly. So yeah, at first she tried privacy striking people. Then, I mean, obviously that didn't work because who really gives a fuck?
Yeah.
So she decided to copyright strike people.
Yeah,
And
because it's like people are even with the privacy ones. It's like people could still re-upload the videos. Because I did get a privacy strike. It was for a body cam reaction video. Yeah, the guy was like he was still in at an airport, and he was all in the video. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna." He's like, I'm embarrassed. Like my family is gonna hear about this, and they gonna disown me and all this other crap." And it's like, okay, well then you shouldn't have been stealing and stuff. But yeah, I remember it was like I think it was in the morning, and they'd seen my emails and seen that I had got the privacy strike thing. It was like they don't give you, so like that's the thing, they don't get, I think that's what that is, but it's like they don't give you a strike because it's like there's only the guideline strikes and the copyright strikes, and I believe with a privacy strike they just take down the video, but you don't get like no form of punishment and things, they just remove the video and stuff. So but no, what I did was that because I still had like a screenshot of the video, and so I was like, okay, well I'll just go and just take that screenshot and then post about it and stuff without the reaction. But I'm like, we're still going to see your face and know who you are and know that you were still in at the airport and stuff. So yeah, I guess maybe possibly he could privacy strike that too. But I think it has a lot to do with just it being in a video form and stuff. But like pictures and stuff like that, I don't think there's no privacy strike rules with it. But then again, I don't know. But anyways,
pretty falsely, by the way. So let's jump into that first. She struck Beckett for leaking her original video script. The terrible one, by the way, which we covered on this channel. But she struck Beckett for that, which obviously is false because he was incredibly transformative with her original script. He added his own visuals, he did all this other shit. That alone makes it so that it's fair use. But she didn't just stop there. If you covered that video, you are also going to receive a copyright strike.
Wow.
Like me. I have a copyright strike pending on my video covering Beckett's, which is gay. Just so it's entirely clear here, I am not scared of a copyright strike. I will be fighting it almost immediately, the millisecond I can. The only reason I haven't yet is because the strike actually hasn't gone through and I don't have the ability to yet. But I will be fighting that strike almost immediately. The only negative about this situation is that KP could dox me. And I mean, if she does that, there's no escaping this entire situation. That would be the end of her. Like, channel dead. That would be an actual reason to file a privacy complaint, KP. Maybe you should start taking notes. But yeah, this situation has blown up massively to the point that actual large commentary creators...
I think she's playing it. She just doesn't want the videos to exist, but it doxing you, that's like stuff where you can actually take them to court behind that. You know, I'm not no lawyer, no expert, but I do know a little bit, you know, just based off of like some like, you know, court shows and videos and stuff that I watch. But no, yeah, it's like you can press charges on stuff like that, and then yeah, have it where she you know, I guess like I don't know if she would do any, I don't think, no, it's like you can't do no prison time behind it, but it's like she would have to pay a lot like in like court fees and costs and all that stuff. So, and she's probably not trying to do all that. So I think that would be the real losing factor, is the amount of money that she would lose. But anyways,
are taking note of this, and they are not happy with how KP has been acting. On top of that, it's not just me and Beckett. There are also 2 other creators who were struck as well. But yeah, she struck me and 2 other channels, one of which being Falgi, I believe, and the other being the 500 sub channel. But she struck Beckett 4 times. And if you don't understand, if you get 3 copyright strikes, your channel's removed. So she is literally putting Beckett's channel and literally a source of his revenue at risk because she's such a petty bitch.
That's
that she
crazy.
Can't fucking handle.
Yeah, I remember it was a friend of mine's where she kind of went through a similar thing. So for those that wasn't really paying attention too much to Trisha Paytas, this was like, I think this was like probably about like 5-6 years ago. But anyways, so Trisha Paytas, so actually, no, hold on for a second, because I'm just kind of jumping the gun. But anyways, so a friend of mine's, she uploaded a video talking about Trisha Paytas. And the video was that, so she paid for Trisha Paytas's Patreon, which was like $500. And I guess like it was like a shout out and then some other stuff that was a part of the Patreon. But that was the thing though, Trisha Paytas had never shouted her out. And so she talked about that in the video. But I think before that, she did have like some other videos that was up uploaded about Trisha Paytas. So she talks about it. Trisha Paytas ends up seeing the video. She gets mad, starts copyright striking my friend's videos and like anything that had Trisha Paytas in it and stuff. And then yeah, and it was like it got to a point where my friend, like, she almost had lost her channel and stuff. It's crazy. That's how like we ended up becoming friends, because that story went viral. And it's like, yeah, it's like you can't do that to people. It's like if I'm covering you or talking on you and stuff, it's like, because my thing is this, you gotta look, it's like news channels like CNN, local news, all that stuff. It's like they will be getting a bunch of different copyright strikes and takedowns and all that stuff. So it's like it's not like yeah, I guess, like, you know, my opinion might be slightly added to the matter, but at the same time, it's like, fam, if I'm covering something, you can't be mad at me for covering something. It ain't no different where if you were covering something. I don't know too much about her content, but I imagine that there's probably things that she talked on where it's like, did you get consent from that person to talk on that stuff? Because if not, then I'm pretty sure there's a lot of videos on her channel that could get taken down. So it's like, yeah, that to me, that I just find that type of stuff crazy, where it's like, you know, and that's what I'm saying, like YouTube, they really need to check that stuff, because I'm like, there are people that will abuse that power and use it to their own advantage. And then it's like, now you don't put somebody in a situation where they even did nothing. They were the real the person that's doing the copyright strikes, they're the real suspects out of all of this.
People are making fun of her. KP, when you fuck up massively like this, people will and have the right to make fun of you. You fucking got so high that you pissed on your couch. Who the fuck wouldn't make fun of you in this situation? In regards to that YouTuber she struck, by the way, they did actually get permission from KP to upload what they uploaded. And then KP went back and struck them anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, she's that petty that she can't handle losing this much. So yeah, if she wasn't completely fucked before, she is now, because she's blatantly abusing the copyright system to silence people. And it's not working, actually, because YouTube is already reinstating videos if you appeal them. So if you get struck by KP, absolutely appeal it. It's what I did. It's what Beckett did. If you get a strike, appeal it. Absolutely. Do not let this fucking broad silence you. One last thing before I end this entire thing off. We covered KP's response before and how much it sucked. And I was very flabbergasted by how awful it truly was. Well, apparently, it's because KP is using AI. Yeah, for some reason, she decided that AI would be a good way to respond to everything. For both her video and her community post.
Yeah, like, it is not. You gotta, like, the stuff that you talk on, you have to, like, genuinely mean that. You can't use AI, because I'm like, no, there's just a story recently where it's kind of like off topic, but at the same time still talking about AI. But no, this so I think a guy was doing the delivery, and it was like some AI bot camera, whatever it was, had mistaken a bag of chips for a gun. They were trying to say that, yeah, he had like a his bag of Doritos was a gun. So the cops show up, they were holding this guy at gunpoint, thinking it's like, fam, this is a bag of Doritos, like some nacho flavored Doritos. How can you mistake a orange bag for a gun, like, or like a red orange bag? So it's like, yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, you can't use AI for everything. It's like, I might use it like in case if I'm researching something and I can't find accurate information, so I'll try to like match it with whatever it is that I did come across, and that'll be the only reason why I would use AI. But other than that, to like do a response or an apology or whatever, it's like, yeah, bro, it's stuff like that where I'm like, no, you have to like genuinely mean that stuff. And if you're that brain dead to where you can't come out with an apology or a response, then yeah, it's like it's probably best that you shouldn't do the stuff that you're doing, but probably just leave content creating altogether, so you know you could just, I guess, avoid having to do a response and just be like, hey, I'm quitting, guys, goodbye, and then move on.
I don't know who said it, but I'm just gonna quote it here, that KP, how are you gonna work at Disney if you can't even write your own scripts? That doesn't make sense.
I know, it's like,
yeah, but I mean, this is hilarious. This woman has completely destroyed her
Disney
reputation.
probably wouldn't hire her.
Purely because I don't think she actually thinks about anything she does. She only thinks of her actions here and now. She doesn't think of the long term. She doesn't think that, oh, I might get these people to be quiet for here and now because they can't upload anything, but in the long term, my credibility is completely shattered because of this. This is a dumb person who should not be online anymore.
And that's what I would recommend. I'm like, you know, because a lot of everybody I think that is talking about her, it's like they are like in a way big creators and stuff. So it's like if something were to happen, then it's like, yeah, just go and take it to TikTok, where else? Instagram. And then just talk about it on there and stuff. So it's like, cause I don't know, maybe possibly she might be able to still file a copyright strike on there too. But if not, then it's like, yeah, fam, then just take your talents elsewhere.
She's just stupid. Like, there's no other word for it. This is not a smart person. Obviously, as more stuff comes out, and trust me, more stuff has come out, I will be making more videos on UKP. All you've done is make me want to upload more. Especially about your apparent ABDL thing. I don't even know what that is, but apparently that exists. So yeah, trust me, I'm going to be talking about everything. But for now, that's all we have available. Anyway, I don't know, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe, I guess it'd be pretty cool. Also, yeah, I'm back in the States, so yippee. Anyway, I don't know. Later.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, I don't know too much about her, but I'm like, yeah, just from this video I've seen, I'm like, she seems like somebody that's you want to avoid and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking her name up, and I'm like, I'm just A Spaces doing a stream about her right now. But yeah, Lyle Convey, or he got like a video later on today got a video coming out about her, but yeah, it's just like it's like people talking about like the copyright strikes, her being canceled. I mean, it's like hours upon hours of op block. Yeah, it's like hours of content talking on her and stuff. So yeah, man, I'm like, animation YouTube releases the worst hit piece ever. Oh, this is all internet adjusting. So it's like, yeah, so this might be where it all started, I believe. And then yeah, I just think that yeah, it's like just over the time, like this girl's just getting canceled, because I'm like, I'm looking it up and I'm like, dang, bruh. It's like all these different things. I'm like, bro, what's going on here? So but yeah, it's like it's probably for the best that she stays away from, like, you know, content creating and all that, if she's gonna be doing stuff that's going to put her in a canceled state. But hold on, because her channel just I was like did some scrolling and stuff, so she did do a video where it was like a month ago called Let's Talk, and it's probably just her trying to like save face and things. But it's like she doesn't like these. You know what's crazy is that these oh no, I think no, I don't think this is the content. I was about to say, I was like, if this is who I think it is, like, because it's like some videos where it's like she's doing like ponies and crap. And I thought this was like those one where it's like the ponies. What was like those ones where it's like the ponies is like killing each other and stuff? Hold on for a second. Ponies killing each other cartoon. I don't think that, yeah, I don't think that was her. That channel might not even be a channel anymore, because I was like, yeah, it was, I remember it was like a thing where it was like ponies killing each other and crap. And yeah, it was it actually led into some drama that I had got into on my own. But yeah, I'm like, I'm not seeing it. Whoever it was that was uploading those that content probably deleted all that stuff. But anyways, yeah, but make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Internet Adjustment for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.